Yeah, my name is Kathy Barnard LaPointe, and I am the Communications Director for Partners for Rural Washington. I've just appreciated working with MA from the very beginning because Partners for Rural Washington, we started at ground zero. I mean, really, we had, I don't even know if you could call it a bare bones presence online. And when I first contacted your team, the team, um, it wasn't like I had to explain exactly what I wanted. I think the first question Jeremy asked me was, "Well, what's the tone? What's the feel that you want people to have when you come to their to the PRWA site?" And I appreciated that because overall, a website is a tool, and if it doesn't convey the messages that we want to convey, well, then we failed. So I really appreciated that approach to what's the tone, what do you want to accomplish, and then we started talking about things like audience and messaging points and landscape, and so I really appreciated the initial approach. It's been nothing but easy and pleasant the whole time we've worked together and effective. That's the other
Yeah.
thing. It's like if you were just nice and knew what you were doing, it would be one thing, but it's actually working. So another thing that I really appreciated was the options that the team presented me with. It wasn't like this one's going to be like every other one we made. Here it's like, here's some options. Which ones do you like? Well, and which ones don't you like? And from a funnel that started at the top, we kept narrowing, narrowing, narrowing until we got to a site where um, it is accomplishing what we want to accomplish. It's warm, it's friendly, it's informational, it's very easy to navigate, and that's feedback we've gotten from people who have used it. And that makes my life as a communications professional so much easier knowing that that's taken care of. It also gives me a tool to use when something new comes up, when we've added to staff, when we have new information to share. So I really appreciate that. The process for posting new content is so easy, and it takes a big burden off of me to know that I can just hand over my content and it is going to be posted um, in the right place at the right time. And usually there's less than a 24-hour turnaround. It's amazing how quickly things get posted from the time I send the email with the with what I want up to the time it actually shows up on the website. It's amazing. I think the other thing that I appreciate is um, the professionalism and the knowledge base. There's no doubt that the team knows exactly what to do and how to do it. And when they don't, they say they don't try to, BS their way through it. They say, let me do some research. And then they do. And the results are amazing. I think the final thing that I would say in terms of what I appreciate about working with the team so far is just their patience with a non-technological wizard. My job as a communications professional is to work on things like messaging and tone and audience and delivery, but it's not really my job or my toolbox to be able to make some of those things a reality. And so it's nice to have patient, professional partners to help implement what's up here online.
Yeah, I
Can I add one story?
sure.
I have to say that one of the proudest moments of for me so far in this position, we were meeting with a legislative staffer for a U.S. congressman up in Spokane, and he was new to Partners for Rural Washington and didn't know anything about us. And we were sitting in his office, and he had a huge screen on the wall. And without saying anything or even giving us a heads up, he pulled up the website. Um, and the first thing he said was, "Wow, nice website." So, and for me, it was like, yes. And it was just a relief that the face that's out there for our audiences to look at is the face we want out there.
and that just goes to show the importance, of having
Yes.
a good website because if it was the old website and you pulled it
Oh my
up, it
God,
would
I
have,
would have want to
yeah,
crawl under the table. It would, yeah.
right.
So it was like, oh yeah, that's us. That's our website. It was very proud. I was a very proud moment.